Hello. Hi. How are you today? Hope you are well. Let's learn a belly dance move. So today we're going to learn the omi, which in other dance styles, they also have the same word omi. It looks very similar, but it's slightly different. So in belly dance, it's going to be more accentuated in the front and also show you what I mean. So if you're ready, let's begin with some deep breaths. Just bending your knees, a little bounce, and your arms are fluttering. Don't forget to breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. We're just doing a mini warm-up just in case you are not warm. So let's try some hip circles. Bend those knees. We're going to rotate. Yeah, we're doing knee circles right now, actually. Other direction. Now hip circles. So your knees are not as bent. They're still soft. Other direction. Now let's try bending one knee at a time to kind of stretch each side, those oblique muscles. Other side. Really try to go as far as you can. No pain, but feeling that stretch in the hip and the obliques on the other side. One more time. Now we're going to try one more thing on your toes. Then stretch your obliques again by dropping your heels on each side. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? All right. Let's get started with the omi. So the omi is like a hip circle, but you are accentuating different points of your dancer space. You're going to start with good dance posture. So we will have bent knees and stand tall, tuck the core, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. I'm going to let them kind of lock in place back there. And we smile. Don't forget that, because we want to have fun. So what we're going to do is bend one knee a little bit more than the other. So right now I'm bending my right knee, which makes the right hip go up. You'll see it slightly go up. So that's the first point of the omi. And then you come back into neutral. Both knees are bent. We're going to tuck in the belly. Just bring it in. Then we're going to bend the other side. Wait. Did I do that backwards? I did, didn't I? I apologize. Let's start over because I am bending one knee more than the other, but it's the opposite knee. It's okay. It's been a long day. It really has. So if it's been a long day for you, you know what I'm talking about. So to bring that right hip up, it's going to be more straighter than the other knee. Like let's just say, for example, you're at the store and you're in line and you just kind of like switch legs and you're like, oh my gosh. Or if you have a child and you're holding the child on one hip and you're just letting them sit on the hip goes higher. It switches weight, and that's what we'll be doing, okay? So start with the right hip. The left knee is going to be bent a little bit more, and the right leg is a little bit straighter, but I don't have straight, like I'm not locking my knees. It's still a bent knee, but it's just straighten it just a little bit as the hip goes up, okay? Then we tuck, and we switch sides, and the side that the hip is up, your leg is a little bit more straighter, and the other one is more bent. So this hip goes down, and this hip goes up. Now we're going to bring our knees back together and release the tailbone. You don't want to pop it out or push it out, just release. Okay? I will show you from the side. Just the 2 points of where the pelvis is going in that direction. So in the Omi, we're bending the right hip, tuck the left hip, and release. Okay, so it just comes out just a little bit. Go back here. Whichever side you want to start on, but I am using my right hip first. Right hip, tuck. You want to really pull the belly button into the spine, and then you switch your other leg. Just straighten out so that hip goes higher, back to neutral, and release. And again, right hip, tuck, left hip, release. Now let's try it on the other direction. Left hip, straighter, tuck, right hip, and release. Left hip. Okay, we're continuing. We had some technical difficulties. Back to left hip, tuck, right hip, and release. Before we have more technical difficulties, let's smooth it out the Omi. One direction and the other direction. Okay, and then that will be it. So, ready? Right, tuck, left, release. Right, tuck, left, release. Right, tuck, left, release. Right, tuck, left, release. Other direction. Left, tuck, right, release. Left, tuck, right, release. Left, tuck, right, release. Woo! It just takes a little practice, but you're going to keep practicing to each point until you can make a flow between each one. Okay? And then you can reverse the direction. All right. Good luck on your Omis. Keep practicing, keep moving, keep stretching. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.